Australia's story is written in its ancient earth. For over 2 centuries, mining has shaped our cities, funded our schools, and powered our economy. From the gold rushes of the 1850s to today's iron ore giants, mining is the backbone of our national prosperity. The fingerprints of mining are everywhere, from bustling ports to remote outback towns. It's not just about machines and minerals, it's about people, workers, scientists, and leaders whose decisions ripple across the nation. The wealth from mining supports the comfortable lives many Australians enjoy, yet mining brings both great rewards and great responsibilities. As the world changes, so must our approach, balancing economic growth with environmental care. Global demand is shifting, with new minerals needed for technologies like electric cars and smartphones. Australia stands at a crossroads, uniquely positioned to meet these demands if we innovate and adapt. This story explores the giants of our mining industry, iron ore, coal and gold, and their impact on our economy and society. We'll also look ahead to new opportunities and challenges. The journey of Australian mining is far from over. A new chapter is beginning, demanding a careful balance between prosperity and sustainability. The choices we make now will shape generations to come. Mining is the engine at the heart of Australia's economy. It contributes up to 15% of our GDP, over $200 billion each year. This wealth spreads far beyond mining companies, supporting communities nationwide. The industry directly employs more than 270,000 people, often in remote regions where jobs are scarce. For every mining job, several more are created in equipment, transport, and local services. Mining companies pay billions in taxes and royalties, funding hospitals, schools, and infrastructure. Without this revenue, our standard of living would be much lower. Mining is also the champion of our exports, making up over 60% of Australia's export earnings. For every $10 earned from trade, 6 come from minerals and energy. This export strength keeps our economy resilient and funds the imports we rely on. Mining's impact is woven into every aspect of Australian life. It's a foundation of our national wealth and security. Iron ore is the king of Australian mining. Found in vast quantities in Western Australia's Pilbara, it's the essential ingredient for steel, the backbone of modern life. Every skyscraper, bridge, and car starts with iron ore, much of it from Australian soil. Australia is the world's largest producer and exporter, shipping over 900 million tons each year. Giant trucks and trains move ore across the outback to ports, fueling a global industry. Iron ore is our most valuable export, earning over $130 billion annually. China is our main customer, taking about 80% of our exports to build its cities and factories. This partnership has brought immense wealth, but also ties our fortunes to China's economy. Booms in iron ore have transformed Western Australia, but any slowdown in China can hit us hard. Our prosperity is closely linked to global demand for steel. Iron ore's story is one of scale, risk, and reward. Australia's iron ore is a pillar of the global economy. Our stable supply keeps steel mills running from China to Japan and South Korea. This reliability makes us a trusted partner in a world of shifting geopolitics. The economic bridge between Western Australia and Asia has transformed both regions. Our reputation for quality and stability is a key national asset, but with this influence comes responsibility to manage resources wisely and ensure steady exports. Disruptions here can send shockwaves through global markets. Australia's iron ore industry is vital not just for us but for the world. Coal is Australia's second most valuable export, powering economies and supporting thousands of jobs, especially in Queensland and New South Wales. We export both thermal coal for electricity and metallurgical coal for steelmaking. Coal has brought wealth to regional communities and billions in export revenue, but the world is changing. Thermal coal faces declining demand as countries shift to renewables to fight climate change. This transition threatens jobs and communities built on coal. The debate is fierce economic benefits versus environmental responsibility. Australia must find a path that supports workers while meeting climate commitments. Metallurgical coal remains vital for steel, but its future is also uncertain. The coal industry's legacy is strong, but its future is at a crossroads. The choices we make will shape regions and industries for decades. Balancing prosperity and sustainability is the challenge ahead. Gold holds a special place in Australia's mining story. The gold rushes of the 1850s shaped our nation, and today we're the world's second largest producer. Gold is a safe haven. Demand rises in uncertain times, balancing our export portfolio. The industry generates billions in exports and supports tens of thousands of jobs, especially in regional areas. The Perth Mint refines most of our gold, turning it into bars and coins for global investors. Gold's steady demand comes from investment jewelry and technology. Its value endures, even as other commodities fluctuate. Gold remains a reliable pillar of Australia's mining sector. In times of crisis, it's our economic anchor. The shift to renewable energy is creating huge demand for new minerals: lithium, cobalt, nickel, rare earths, and copper. Australia is rich in these resources, positioning us to power the next industrial revolution. Lithium, essential for batteries, is a booming export, with Australia leading global production. Demand for copper and rare earths is also surging as the world electrifies. The challenge is to move beyond exporting raw materials. Processing and manufacturing here would create more jobs and value. Building local industries for battery chemicals and high-tech components is the next frontier. This shift could rival the scale of our traditional mining exports. Australia's future prosperity depends on innovation and moving up the value chain. The world needs our minerals for a cleaner, smarter future. Now is the time to seize this opportunity. Australia's mining future is bright, but competition is fierce. Other nations are developing their resources, so we must lead in technology, safety, and sustainability. Our reputation as a responsible supplier is a key advantage. The industry faces pressure to reduce environmental impact and work respectfully with Indigenous communities. Many mines are adopting solar power and new technologies to cut emissions and rehabilitate land. Heavy reliance on a few commodities and markets, especially China, is a vulnerability. Diversifying into new minerals and markets is essential for long-term security. Innovation, like automation and remote operations, keeps us ahead. Investing in research and development will unlock new resources and methods. By embracing change, Australia can remain a global mining powerhouse. The future belongs to those who adapt. Mining has built Australia's prosperity, funding jobs, services, and our place in the world. As we move forward, the industry is evolving. Traditional pillars like iron ore and coal are joined by critical minerals for a cleaner economy. Australia's reserves of lithium, copper, and rare earths offer immense opportunity, but success requires innovation, sustainability, and fair sharing of benefits. The mining of the future must be smarter, cleaner, and more inclusive. We must move beyond being just a quarry. Processing and manufacturing here will capture more value. By balancing tradition with new opportunities and putting sustainability at the core, mining can remain a source of prosperity. The red earth and golden nuggets are our heritage. Critical minerals are our future. The choices we make now will define our destiny. Let's forge that future with wisdom and vision.